Ah, we are live. More of the t-shirt. Oh, we're busy. Let's get cracking on. What was that? That's one what I want to read. Hello, good evening. Oh, sovereign. Oh. It's not going to be a long one. I'm very tired. I'm just going to come and update you with... I couldn't go live. It took me a long time to go live. I put in the subject something different, a few different words, and they won't let me go live. I said that there was paid promotion. I said that it was monetized, and I said, let's go live. It went no. It took me 5 attempts to go live. There's been updates. I'm not a fan of this network, but we use it. There's a difference, and yes, let me know. Any difficulties casting, going live? Wagwan. Pull the screen up like let's fill the screen. Put back a bit more. Should do this before. It's what professionals do. I'm not professional. 12 of you sovereign viewers. Right, let's crack on. Hello, good evening and welcome. I'm in the back room. It's all mine. The ladies are downstairs. Let's get into some tech speak mixed in with sovereign speak. That's what we're going for here. Let me find it for you. We've upgraded. G-Star's been on the case, as is entrusted to do. And we've moved to our third hosting company. And I'll read you what I posted in the .com and on the book of Facebook, Fakebook, Fedbook, etc. To celebrate www.splspro.com's first anniversary, that is on the 3rd of December 2018, not many sleeps now, we have given the present private members and our future members to be another massive gift. My camera's not straight. That's one thing we can do something about. I can't touch the floor on my big stool. What? It reminds me of when you first get on a bike. Come on, Dave. We've got a massive gift. To show our commitment and how much we are invested in our contractual obligations, providing continuous development and improvement, and as we prepare for a torrent of realm-wide new family members, 10,000 plus, no less. Well, I say 10,000. That'd be, you know, I've asked the universe. We've immersed ourselves in the thought potentiality consciousness. If you haven't looked at the green emerald tablets of Thoth, Toth, Hermes, Buddha, etc., and you don't know about the 7 hermetic principles, then you are behind in the game. So yeah, that's that. We are preparing. I have said so several times. The universe needs to make plans for an influx of sovereigns, whether it be through DWP, ESA, Big Barry, finance, any kind of litigation, really, just nasty. If you're getting your universal credits and you're struggling and the accounts are going, things are being threatened, you know, safety, freedoms, fines, forfeitures and fees are coming, and you're being asked to take photographs front and being asked to take photographs side. You're getting letters from the private corporation saying, hey up, it's our fault, you haven't been paid, we will, you know, admit that. We need to band together. It's only getting worse. They're removing the man, they're putting in apps and phones and emails. Man can't use all of that. Man hasn't got access to all of that. They're taking out the personalization, and here comes the AI. All through the eons we've been warned about the eye, yes, the all-seeing eye. Alpha Indigo, Indigo child, Indiglo, we'll carry on. the eye is the one you need to be aware of. Be aware of Indigo. Indigo eye is the artificial intelligence, the eye of all ages. So artificial intelligence isn't bad, but this government, when it weaponizes artificial intelligence, will only make it bad. Now let's talk about Tesla. No, we can't. I'm updating you. Back on track. 10,000 new souls, no less. Save our souls. It's not save our employees. save our persons, save our citizens, save our souls. Why? Because man has a soul to be saved. Right, so we've taken, listened to input from various YouTube subscribers and taken criticism. We like the grumble, we like the praise, we take it well. Broad shoulders, not slopey. They are broad. So we've taken a bit of a hit there. We've been attacked, or we've suffered hits on the website, and we've had downtime. Downtime is not acceptable. Yeah, we've not been to uni to learn how to build a .com, but it's not rocket science, you know, like learning law against statutory code. It's not rocket science. So we continue on. It's not our fault if the website breaks. Now we have figures for you. And we've listened to you. I've taken Google. I've not been to uni. I've gone back to the drawing board. We're on our third hosting expense to me and the trust, but initially to me. Now the trust is coping with it. So we're on our third, you know, super secure, fast and steady, shiny site. Your fine lady of justice is now powered by S.S.D solid state drive. 1,000 times increase in input output operations as compared to regular normal mechanical drives. Brand new and award-winning November Golf Indigo November X-ray web server technology. Wow, that's there's some geek speaking. Server-side caching and memcache. Ooh la la, I hear you all cry. Server-side caching and memcache. G-Star, now man can do with this, brother. I've tried and failed. I have been on a 10-hour stint today and my Steam is weak. So that's the technician, G-Star for the .com. If you go to the .com and you look at the bottom of the footer of the page, you will see a contact for this truly unique and clever man. Charlie Delta November and the new HTTP/2 protocol. This is what makes Our Lady and obtaining education, correct judgment, faster and more responsive. Boom. Some of it means nowt to me, but I know what a HTTP is. Hyper something transfer protocol. Hypertext transfer protocol 2. That's what it is. Yeah. Wow, the things we learn, it's incredible. G-Star has been entrusted with this task, as he is indeed the trust domain manager and trustee. He has done us proud. What an intelligent and gifted man we have. I would argue one of the market leading technicians, designers and support. Hence my nickname for him, G-Star. And now we have just gone supernova, fam. No more stars, we're into supernovas. It's truly incredible. Artwork, design, integration, add-ons and all these kind of things. That's down to a man like Greg. And me telling him and him helping it, you know, appear on the website. It is not easy. It makes you angry. Counts, emails, plugins, passwords. It hurts your head. You need someone to help you. If you try and do this on your own, you do cry. So, G-Star, kudos and much love to this man. I was not messing around, or man was not messing around, when I said the Indigos are here to make our sovereign mark. We are now settled, we are secure, we are stable, we are focused and residing within equitable plains. PLAINS/PLAN and are not subject to legal impositions, unlike the UK. How's about that, Conservatives, Theresa May? We have a massive, loving and smart as FC UK Famalan, or F, you know, the swear word. We have a smart as a sharp tools in the box. It's truly unique what you can offer, what you can do, how you can help us, what you know, how much energy you've got, the areas that you've got energy in, you know, what your knowledge is. This isn't a one-man battle. This is a team family effort. This is team sovereign. You know, I'm going to carry on because I'm nearly at the end. So you're very smart, you're very clever, you're very concise, you're very articulated. We have a list of jobs to do and we'd like to share them with you, and anybody that wants to join in with them list of jobs, I think there might be a place. So very, very smart subscribers, viewers and website members, Remedy, Kevin and Graham, what they've come there with the corporate private. When you start realising about these private corporations that have no soul, no entity and no care, you may not have been paid for several months. You may have Big Barry at your door. You may not have any food in the cupboards. You may be going to a food bank. Your medication might not have arrived. This is serious. There's a massive amount of nastiness going on. We're not saying we can stop and fix everything, but we need you to know what we know as quick as possible. So thank you to the smart and clever Famalan on all levels, all media platforms, and on this one too. This sacred contract has really helped man out. It's beyond coincidence. We are being guided and helped, and we are here to guide and help anyone that may need it, brothers and sisters. The synchronicity is the divine matrix and the universal and etheric, straight out of the halls of a mente, no less. I've put a link in for the halls of a mente on this post. If you go to crystallinks.com, that's where I read it from. I'm not associated with that website. I have said it a lot. There's no particular reason other than I like it, and that's where we go. Simple as. The need to know is greater than the fooled. One love, sisters and brothers. Choose your way wisely. Choose the old ways, some might say. Thank you for the other hangout that we had. That was really interesting with Matthew and Shadow. I enjoyed that. That was quite hilarious to some extent. Let me see if I can put a comment in for you about what's that? Skip. Let me see how much I can put in, and then I'll go to the comments and see who's on. I see it's a bad video. Alright, clipboard. Bad quality. Oh, it's on that one. I can't put a comment on there. I'll do it later. I'll do it afterwards. Check the description after this video, everyone. I'm not telling you, but I'm gonna edit the video and I'll put the commentary in that you wouldn't allow. I was putting commentary in about the website. What I've just read out to you, I put into the description with splspro.com link, hyperlink, and it said unable to go live. And so I took out the description and pressed go live, and it said unable to go live. So I went all the way back out, all the way back in, and I went live without the description, and it let me. So it seems that when you go live now, due to this upgrade, depending on what you've got in the subscription, whether or not you go live. Let me know, give me some comments. Not that I read them all these days, but I'll try my very best. 20 watching. Let's hit the comments and see who's in. Isn't going to be a long one. Definitely not. 21 of you. Lev, Alan, Matthew, Angela, Jerry, GoPro, FPV, John Smith. You've got to email me and I will look at that. I would like to let you know we've tested the site. Anybody else get that? Let me know. Or is it just John? We'll continue on. Hello FPV, Jerry. Sisters and brothers from different mothers. Yes, we are indeed. It's fixed. Oh, it's fixed. There we go. Thank you very much. I'm going to say we've had a full systems test. Reliability, benchmarks. You just heard all that technology we've put into it there. It's cutting edge, right, live and direct as we speak now. S.S.D, no physical hard drives on the servers. Loads 10,000 times faster than a, alright, I got stuff going off, bear with me. Yeah, so I didn't know all this tech speak, and I understand about SD card and things like that, so well, it's good, and yeah, thank you very much. So I don't know what else to say other than I'll go back to your comments. If you got anything you need to tell me or update me with, I'll give it 2 seconds. Anything you need to know, I'm here. I'll stay for 5 or 10 minutes and then I'm going to crack on with not very much. Emails I'll read tomorrow after I've come back from my private engagement. So yeah, I've now looked at self-employed servitude, to be fair. Not working for a corporation. Not working for a corporation means that anybody laying claim upon your legal estate, person and finances, so forth, you know, when you're self-employed, they can't just write to your employer and go through the default attachment process. You know, when you're arguing with things and they go, oh well, you know, never mind, honour and clean hands, we're taking the money anyway, you're our slave. So yeah, self-employment, working in a warehouse with all that legal responsibility for 26 grand isn't funny. Not at Christmas, not when you don't get the holidays. The managers don't respect you. It's full of sex and deceit and lies, you know, rubbing shoulders. What, hello, oh yes, it's all like that. Here comes the top brass. Get rid of the minions. Hello, yes, do you know me? Yeah, my name's Mike. Yes, my name's John. My name's Andy. Yes, yes. I'm the favourite. No, none of that. So self-employed, servitude, using your instrumentation and the seas of commerce in the correct way, apportioning liability to doing business as the all caps name. Why not? You know, there's an idea. So Monday to Friday, we're doing that. We are going to London. I tell you now, if they don't shackle me and gag me via force against my will, under duress, then I intend on going to London, and I intend on knocking 3 times. I intend on going several places and noticing severals. Sovereign Smith and I have been chatting and it's happening, but there's no rushing about it. So for now, we're focused. I've had to give my time and energy and love to YouTube, the .com, seminars, conferences, making colloidal silver water. Have I got white paint on my elbow? Bet I have, yeah. But it's getting better. Disregard the white paint, and that's not how it got better. But yeah, you know, we put ourselves last quite a lot of the time. We're not selfish. We're not after an ego. The biggest idiot going. I haven't got an image. We are building a trust. Trust is the only true technology. Money is not, you know, so much a technology of trust. Trust is the only currency, you know, the only technology man should be using. It's the only one thing, you know, in a relationship. You're not married. Oh, it's a common law relationship. Is it really? Okay then. So what if she goes out, you go out, separate ways, one of you stays out, comes back the next day, you're not married. Yeah, is that common law contract you're under, or is it under trust? I mean, I'm serious. Think. You got a contract not to sleep with anybody, written down in common law. Do not do harm, injury, loss and fraud. So it come under fraud under common law. Going out and sleeping with someone when you're in a relationship, common law, man and wife. After 6 months of cohabitation, you're classed as common law, man and wife. Now that's a public, you know, coding for you as such for your status, standing capacity, ringing true. Anybody read the document on the .com? I need some feedback from that. We have launched the second document. The Governor's Masters Trust document is on there with 117 downloads. Thank you, my lovely sovereigns. Document 2 has been released. It's called the Civil Judicial Template for Worldwide Justice, and it's a publication from many minds, many hours, 30 odd pages long. It's been well received. Hasn't got everything in there. It's just something. It's just an offering. It can be edited. You can give it us back. Let me know feedback on that. Other interesting posts that I've done are such as, let me give you some of these in case you missed them or are indeed interested. Let me read some. This one come from brother Santos Bonacci when I was watching his video of him and Violet the other day. Why is the phone not responding? 1 second. Let me just clear. Help me! I give up, fam. Here we go. Focus your time, love, energy on the solution. Then you will grow and blossom the solution. It's yours. Stop focusing your love, finite time, heartbeats on the problem. You will be growing it, not decoding it, not reducing it. Give yourself panic attacks, worry, weight loss, weight gain, lack of sleep, depression, anxiety and more, fatal diseases, lack of education of the realm. All is mind, you know, M-I-N-D, M-I-N-E-D. And man has it within to not be suppressed. I talked about the AI, and that was what I remembered. Filming, it's against policy, not law. Recording, as it's called, record and ing. Recording, yes, it's 3 parts to it. Recording, it goes with a rope around the wood on the boats when they used to go across in the days of old, very old, yes. Lig on, ligature, ligatures, leather, binding, bond, bound, leather bound, bonded. Stocks and bonds. The stocks is where they put their in the head. You remember Village Idiot? Stocks. Yeah, village stocks, tomatoes, all in face. Come on, Jeremy Tazar thinks he's preaching again, trying to educate folk, you know, thinks man needs a bit of help. Let's put him in the stocks for all our eggs and tomatoes on him. Stocks. Bonds. Bonds. Bonded. Bonded. Bonds. It's not by accident, you know. The etymological process of it warps my mind, and when you're dyslexic, ADHD, indigo, something just goes ching as you're seeing. I'm here to undesign the matrix with you, with your help. So record is against policy, not law, okay? Being requested not to film in a corporate environment. Please do not film in this building. That is full of recording equipment. What? You know, record is to see, register is to land. When you go outside, there are also cameras recording you. What out, you know, in the public, recording cameras. You know, we're having this. There's a video on YouTube by somebody. Knowsley Council refused to talk to me about my council tax. I was watching this lad's. Have a watch on that. Where's the video? That's what he does. Knowsley Council. Epic. Incredible. Not really going, is it? Well, Edge, he puts the thing on his head, look, he doesn't show him. Classic. Alright, have a look at that, give you a laugh. It is not customary to be a customer. Tend to your status and capacity. Tender payments, tender hooks, pounds of flesh. When the true currency is trust and only trust. The one thing Woman has lost, trust. Love is next to go on the list, you know. Hey ho, single sex genders, mixed gender, no gender, gentlemen and ladies, you only live once. Consumers are also against nature. Go and check. What are you? Etymological humour. 'Tis all IOUs, spelt AYE space the letter O EWES for you. IOUs. AYE is how captains say I captain, AYE. Just a little play there. What else have we got for you before I go? Customers, consumer credit. Cognizance. K-O-K-O-G, okay, dash N, cog, but it actually says cognizance. It's an excellent reference, that, for the word cognizance. Just take a, I'll try and let you take a screenshot of that. Have a go on, you'll have to flip the image, I'm sorry if it's t'other way. You get it, look how they've got the con there though, you can still see it even though it's backwards. Crack on with that, I hope the resolution's good enough. Being aware, notice, right of, dealing with a matter legally or judicially, distinguishing device or mark, cognizant, N-I-Z-A-N-T, adjective, having or taking cognizance, philos, P-H-I-L-O-S, having cognition, cognize, philos, having cognition of, cognomen, nomen of Rome, cognomen, the cognomen of Rome, yeah, the nomen of Rome, and then you've got cognom dash en, cognom N even. Third, or family name of Roman citizen as Caius Julius Caesar, additional name or epithet bestowed on individual, nickname, surname, cognovit, acknowledgement by defendant. So you get the derivatives of the cog. Interesting. The cogs are turning, definitely they are. And that was from an old book from Brother John, who is a Tube subscriber and a Fake Book subscriber, and I believe he's on the .com. So go back to the comments and then I'm off. It's late, I'm tired. The .com, I'll read out the .com comments again, just so anybody that's joined now, and to wrap up the end of the video, this was why I'm casting, but they wouldn't let me put it in the descriptions. Those that rule Babylon, oh Babylon, it's crumbling, it's falling, a bit like the Berlin Wall. Yes, Babylon be crawling, Babylon be falling. I want some Rastas thinking on. I haven't got many Rastafari friends anymore. Where are the Rasta man? Used to be a subscriber called Ra Star, as in Elohim Ra Star. Any Rasta man in the area, call out for the Rasta man, please. Rasta man to asking a Rasta man to email you. That's an oxymoron in itself. A Rasta man on you. It's against his pan religion. Right, so I need to find out some reggae rhythm track men and get the message out, because I believe they would be interested. Anybody get with the Rasta and we talk about Babel things it would be excellent. I can update you on Santos. It's private. I'm chatting to him. I'm waiting for replies. The hangout doesn't look like it's going to be anytime soon. I did catch the one with him and Violet, which was excellent. I did enjoy that. It was very deep. I'm not going to get into that now, but if you watch this, Brother Santos, thank you for that. And Violet, good to meet Violet and to see her, albeit for a little bit in the video, but it was Santos doing a presentation, and I know man likes to speak. If you ever go on a hangout with Santos, yeah, you know, interrupt him. When he's on, he's like me, but he's not like me. I'm not comparing, but when I go on a roll, if you interrupt me, it's gone. Thump, delete, finished. And someone's going on a roll that prestigious, you don't want them to stop and delete. You need to hear. That's how you learn, by hearing. Our problem is we interrupt, stopping the flow. Yes. Right, let me tell you about the website. Here we go. Sorry if it's a repeat for those that joined just now or earlier within the last 10 minutes. To celebrate SPLpro.com's first anniversary, that is on the 3rd of the 12th, 18, we have given the present private members and our future members to be another massive gift. To show our continued commitment and how much we are invested in our contractual obligations, providing continuous development and improvement, and as we prepare for a torrent of realm-wide new family members, 10,000 plus no less, SPLpro.com has now moved to a third and final hosting site. The Lady of Justice looks nice parked there in a new shiny whip. We have liftoff. I've listened to the praise and grumble, and now we have a super secure, fast and steady, shiny site. Your fine Lady of Justice is now powered by S.S.D solid state drive, 1,000 times increase in input-output operations as compared to regular drives. It's non-mechanical, it moves faster. Brand new and award-winning November Golf Indigo November X-Ray NGINX web server technology, server-side caching and memcache, CDN, and the new Hypertext Transfer Protocol 2. That is what makes Our Lady and obtaining education and correct judgment faster and more responsive. Bosh. G-Star has been entrusted with this task as he is the trust domain manager and trustee ultimately, and he has done us proud. What an intelligent and gifted man we have. I would argue one of the market leading technicians, designers and support. Hence my nickname for him, G-Star. Now we have just gone supernova fam. That's no joke. Kudos and much love to this man. Kudos is Greek for skill. I was not messing around when I said the Indigos are here to make our sovereign mark. We are now settled, secure, stable, focused and residing within equitable planes and are not subject to legal impositions, unlike the UK. We have a massive and loving, very clever, smart family. The sacred contract has really helped us out. Beyond coincidence, we are being guided and helped, and we are here to guide and help you. The synchronicity is the divine matrix and the universal and etheric, straight out of the halls of Amente, no less. There's a link for halls of Amente. I'm going to put all this into the commentary once I finish this cast. So thank you very much, subscribers, viewers, new subscribers, everybody. We go back to the video and then we go in. I need stronger Wi-Fi in this room. I hear you.
Joe will help you.
I need this right away.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
I need a slide showing our
What?
right away.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
That's right. We have to have adverts now. No thanks. Go to that. Let's use the monetary system. Who we got? GoPro, Jerry, Stephen, Menza, Night Matt, Stephen, Matthew, yeah, Jerry. I really need to get it in. Things going rapidly crazy in our country, yeah. Over there on across the pond on the island, I know the borders, the soft borders, Brexit, everybody's stockpiling. It's absolutely insane what they're doing to us. Have you heard the EU speak? Have you everybody heard any EU spokesman? Wow. Have you heard what they're doing? Golden fleece, yes, Menza. You sheep, so they can fleece you. Well done. I owe you. That's brilliant. Ben, oh sorry, Lev, you've got Menza, Matthew, FPV, Jerry, 20 of you. Alright then, GoPro. That's it. Peace and love, family. You've been updated. We'll be back with more. I salute the spirit within. Stay sovereign.